we're already planning the trials to see how much can we improve care if we do that. And there'll be other kinds of things you can use access to the data set for. We're doing it in a 501c3 because we don't want to do Google and Facebook and all that. We don't want for-profit companies ever being able to touch this. It has a science panel that will control access to it, and everything will be anonymized. But whether it's that way or another way, I'm not trying to be grabby. It's just our app. I'm just saying, anybody listening, when you read that book and you see where we're going, you may see, oh, here's a way I can move it forward. Here's something I can do. And some of that you can do this as a clinician with daily diaries, for example. Gimme is an R program. It's free. The training is up on Katie's website. You can learn it if you have any kind of a stat orientation in about 4 or 5 hours. And that's just one example of many things that are coming down the pike that will turn, I think, the journey we've been on, which is finding a way to do functional analysis that fits the individuals and their goals and needs so profoundly that we are able to draw from the many things that are available and give exactly what the person needs to get what they came to you wanting. And a lot of those tools will be ACT tools. Some of them will have that brand name on them.
Yeah.
But who cares?
That was one of my questions, because how do you see the future of ACT within PBT and the future of RFT within PBT? That's a question a lot of our viewers have.
Well, I would say keep the faith, because we've progressed so much. Yes. And we are in a place now where the entire world kind of is, who are in the behavioral sciences and the clinical sciences, are a little bit aware of ACT and what it's doing. Yeah. There's almost no clinician well-trained around the world who isn't a little bit. Mm-hmm. Now, they may be worried about it, may be opposed to it, that's all fine. Mm-hmm. What that does is it gives us an opening to come through and develop further what we've been doing. Mm-hmm. And so if we find that we need additional processes, I gave you some examples of tweaks.
Sure. Yeah.
It's not a big tweak to go from acceptance to emotional flexibility, to go from diffusion to cognitive flexibility, to go from focus attention to the now to attentional flexibility.
I see a lot of deliberate movement there, based on the science, deliberate movement, instead of just taking what is offered because I'm afraid. It's knowing, okay, there I can find some more flexibility there. Should I
exactly.
Go? Yeah.
Now, in that journey, as we expand out, but we'll do it one step at a time, we're busily doing it. And I don't see anybody in the ACT community as we expand it out and we do new tools, new methods, even things, the DNAV model or choice point or matrix, or I don't see people going, oh my God, we're losing ACT. They're saying, this is cool, right? Yeah. Okay. If we find processes that really are fundamentally new, I do think we need to think about the sociocultural level, acceptance to compassion, diffusion to genuine communication and appreciation of perspective, of points of view between people, values to shared values, committed action to joint committed action and cooperation, sense of self to relationship and attachment. Those are big enough that I think they're almost new. We need we need measures, we need a way of thinking about it. But now if we find something that's completely new and it helps produce outcomes, this is something to celebrate. This isn't something to weep over. Stop clinging to the freaking hexagon. The hexagon didn't exist till 2005. It's just a tool. Don't cling to anything. Focus on the processes and on the data that support it and how you can serve people. And we're on a joint cooperative block together.